Get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend. Well, what a game this has been, and now it'll take overtime to decide who goes on to the AFC title game. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Titans now just about ready to take over. Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent.
Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on second down here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
On the ready.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Ready.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. A nice start for them here to overtime, and maybe the plan here is don't do anything too crazy. Don't try for some big play, Charles. Just move the chains, put the pressure on the defense.
Well, these early first downs are certainly nice confidence builders as they begin overtime because even though you've just played 4 quarters, the feeling's entirely different when you take the field in OT because you just want to settle in, as you suggested, keep the ball moving, and rely on your opponent to make that first big mistake.
Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 151 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about.
It's complete. Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already prepared.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. It's a 7-yard touchdown run. And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes and overtime in the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure is now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. This is where the new rule comes into effect. In past years, this game's over. They've got a chance, though, to match touchdowns now. It's first down. Now a throw here, hold in. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. To throw again is Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a first down. Well, what a... Out to be here. Second possession of overtime. Obviously, Charles, they need the touchdown, and now looking pretty good here in the red zone.
And in addition, they face a very important decision if they do reach the end zone. Kick the extra point, take the time, and send this game to sudden death. Or go for 2 and let it come down to one last 2-point try.
Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that snap is the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
This drive must into the end zone, or this ball game is over. Here's third and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. But part of the entire season coming down to this play, they have to have a touchdown or the ball game is over.
And whether you like the postseason overtime rules or not, partner, and frankly, I don't. I can't deny that it creates a ton of suspense. Time now to see how they answer this question.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Big fourth down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way. End zone. Give them big credit for that.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Out come the Titans now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's got a man complete. A huge play there in overtime. 46 yards.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
This field goal range, it's a question of when you want to try it. Here's 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 178 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another 1st down run right there.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And they're not going to let him get this one off. We have a whistle and a timeout as they'll try to put him on ice a bit. And they still have 2 timeouts left. From the 5, 2nd and 4. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't